Hey everybody, XCI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Mass Effect 3. Here we have Joshua Cody Shepard. I left last video saying that I was going to talk to Liara. I tried to go in there, she had nothing to say to me, so we moved on.
Hey, Commander.
We're now in the shuttle room because I didn't talk to Cortez when I was in here because I didn't know he was over here by the shuttle. There he is. Let's see if Cortez has anything new to say before we go to Joker, which I'm assuming that's where we got to go to next to move something along. Oh, damn, it was.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, it's like it's fuzzed out. Is that like a glitch, or is that what it looks like when you have a Paragon option? It looks blue. Interesting. So I mean, I just started the episode. My concern here is that this is going to trigger a meta response that I'm not intending. But as Joshua Coyote, like I feel like he would want the best for his team to just be in the right headspace because they're about to go into something super serious. And I do feel like he I'll talk about that in a sec.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Because we've already been able to grab the detail that he lost someone very important to him, and that could get in the way of things, and so from Coyote's perspective is like, you can't, because Coyote would know. He knows how you can get too deep into the drive, and sometimes you have to take a step back so that you can put, what's important in perspective. And I feel like, from a narrative standpoint, I feel like this game is sort of setting up the idea of the importance of a family, like holding on to things that are close to you. And so I'm trying to direct the story for Coyote in a way, from the character development standpoint, where he's coming to terms with the fact that maybe he hasn't made the kind of close connections that he could have in life, because he's always driven to get to the next thing, to do the next thing, and I think Jack for him was the first time like he started to allow for that to happen, and he can see how that can be. If he lost someone close, like there could be some distress there, and it could put him into like the trajectory that Cortez is going right now. So I'm gonna try this again.
Everything is in order.
Damn it.
Everything is in order.
Okay, so we're done here with Cortez, and so yeah, he doesn't want Cortez to fall apart. Is where this is where it's coming down to. Okay, let's go upstairs. I think we're done here. Hey, doggy. Found something suspicious. Have you got a minute? I didn't hear you say that, but thankfully.
Commander, are you all right? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human
Not done the book yet.
biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there.
Oh.
I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
Support.
Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's
Oh,
fake.
snap.
Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Just take the compliment. And we know that Cerberus was behind. Oh, what was that project called with Jack in it? Right, where there's the elusive man is after something with biotics, and so it's not too far-fetched to believe that something's going down. So I'm reading Ascension right now. I'm halfway through the novel. I'll probably finish it this weekend. I can talk to you. Who are you? Stop. Who are you, dude? Stop. But I said.
Primarch seems like a good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we have to host, since the Solarians won't even let a Krogan onto one of their ships.
That could have been completely missed. And this dude right here, what are you just? Was this just for a salute? It was for us just a salute, or something got interrupted. Okay, let's move on. Cool.
Hey, Commander, check out my
Smell
co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
I knew it.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated. Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Oh, Joker.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
I mean, because I would. I'm Coyote. Coyote would. What I mean by that is, like, if a superior gave an order to Coyote and Coyote had to object, disobey on moral grounds defined by Coyote, not more, but you know, Coyote would make that judgment call. So I think he'd expect that from anybody, to be honest. I mean, within reason. Hopefully they communicate shit so that we can make that decision together, because I'm the superior. But I get it. I get what it's like to have to break rules sometimes.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer.
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
We're talking about a computer here, though. Or ones and zeros. I mean, Edie performed well in Mass Effect 2 during that crisis, even though she was Cerberus.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context.
Yes.
May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
It's valid.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Makes me a little nervous. Save. Let's go try that again.
Commander?
There we go.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optic space forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective.
Oh,
I like it.
You're always part of the crew.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
Look at his face.
That was a joke.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood.
Good time.
If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Okay, awesome stuff. Let's move on to the email terminal. Or, I mean, we probably got some quests, right? But let's check email again. Email. God, that's old. No one's gonna know where that's from. Email. Okay, stop it, mouse. Not now. I need a third mouse since this YouTube channel. Okay. Where are? Sure, let's try
Commander?
you. Okay, I think we're caught up. We're caught up. Let's go journal. Yep, Grissom Academy needs to be evacuated before the Reapers destroy it, but the ship coming to evacuate the academy faked its signal. Investigate Grissom Academy. I'm gonna wait on this one until I finish the novel so I can have a little bit more context. Citadel. Do the Citadel. God forbid they don't give me, like, watch them not give me the people I need. Oh, we got some extra points here. Okay, Paragon's starting to climb. What are we gonna do? The frag grenade's pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how it misses things. I'll get used to it, hopefully, but I'm not liking how it misses things. In terms of ammo, I think all the ammo is we'll see. But concussive shot at least, like, nails. Flatten your enemy with a precise blast at so this one, you know what? You're next, because I know this one's gonna nail something. Increase force and damage by 30%. Increase impact radius. So I want area or damage. When I'm hitting something, I'm going to go one at a time because that's how my brain works. So I'm just going to stick to that. And 1 point left, so we're done here. And I think let's hit the Citadel. God, I had that, like, this sinking fear that, like, I hadn't pressed record right now. God. Yeah, 100%. I think I've done 100% everywhere, right? I mean, the dislikes definitely suggest that I have. Okay, so we have some new places to go. What's this one now? Rescue the students, Petra Nebula. Okay, that's the okay. Oh, well, I've already. Oh shoot! So does there need to be a quest inside the system before resources can be probed for? Well, let's go to the Citadel first, because we know that we have something coming up. The first priority mission's done. Presumably, either an area wasn't open or the people weren't meant to be contacted until you were done the priority mission, which I think is a stupid design. Just don't allow people to find items that require. It doesn't matter. Let's just dock.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I don't know what I just clicked on. I meant to move that.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to the... It doesn't matter. I need to check everything out, so anything is fine. Oh, I'm right in the first spot. Cool. Anyone new in here? None that I can tell. Or hear. These two are still probably talking about the same thing.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
I'm gonna check something here because I feel like my sound is off again. I'll show you what I got set up here. So I got these two things down. I feel like these, so I got dialogue up, but I think that's only in the face-to-face, like it's when you're in active conversation mode. But this audio is it's one of these things. You know what? Let's just crank up sound effects because they're going to be short anyways for the most part. We'll leave music volume down and we'll try that. Okay, because I feel like that's coming in a little low. I'm just going to check the map. So we got Cortez on the viewing. Oh, he took my advice. Good for you. You're just ahead of me. Good stuff. Let's go talk to Cortez. Hey, buddy. I mean, I enjoy it too. Check this out, man. Is that a massive... Oh, look at that. It's got like is that a freighter or like a capital ship sort of thing coming in for dock. Cortez.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Yeah.
Glad I did.
It's amazing.
Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
It's like spotting
Looking for
birds.
dry
like
dock,
bird
I
watchers.
bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
I'm glad you weren't. You'd be dead, and we'd never have met.
Yeah. That's the one good thing from all this. I'm glad to serve with you, Shepard.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody is giving up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Game saved. I interrupted that because I never know when that's.
Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
I'll read the line in post, but
your suggestion to come out here was a good one,
I'm gonna
Commander.
take it. I'm gonna hit those whenever I can.
I needed this.
I'm more likely to miss them than to hit them, so that's what I mean. I'm just gonna take it. Take it. No new here? No. Okay. Okay, so what's next here?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Okay. Oops. We got some new things to do for sure. I'm just gonna go in order. You know what? There's new things to do. Let's just check this out.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Nope.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory.
Victus has requested
Bilal may
a sum
still
of
be
council
alive.
races. Reports suggest he has also offered an invitation to the Krogan.
I know, sometimes I shouldn't do this, but Commander Baylor, Commander Bailey, Commander Udina, Commander Bailey, Counselor Udina, and Joe Doombao. That's not this dude.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
Well, imagine how many requests they get, right? I mean,
I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information.
But that's strange.
If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease. Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
My apologies. Thank you for looking.
All right. Click around. For any new conversations that might pop up. The trigger.
Yes, I have spoken to you before. Why do you refuse to help me? If it's possible that my son Bilal is alive, I will not rest until he's found.
I'll give you theoretical. What the hell? This one? You? You. Embassy offices. Jotum Bao. Are you wandering, dude? That marker in the wrong place? What? What are we doing here?
Perhaps you can help me.
She can't. Jeez. Right, well, here we are again, doing a wild goose chase with mismarked stuff on maps and crap. So let's move on. Maybe it'll pop up. I don't know anymore. Sort of frustrating though. Let's check. Oh.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
I would love
Thanks,
to see the
Shepard.
Hanar.
And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
I want to see all of the race homeworlds.
So, remember when you helped me get Cage's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. I love this team. It just as characters, I think I said that in Citadel, Hanar Diplomat. I said it in Mass Effect 2. I would read stories about a Coyote and Kasumi. I think they'd be great together. Okay, so let's check this thing. Oh god. Okay, so military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard. Done. I better trust. Game better not screw me. Hanar Embassy tracking. Spectre level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool. Well, yeah, we need this right now. Enabled author. Okay, hold on. Let's reread these then. Oh, I don't want to deal with this one though. This one sounds like a bad idea. I don't think you're meant to authorize. I don't think you're meant to engage all of these. Or maybe you are. Frig, man. I don't. That one just makes sense. Both of these make sense. This one was what again? I don't even know if we're gonna survive this war. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that one.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan.
Oh.
Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
Hey.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Also, was that what I needed to trigger that to move that quest forward? No. There's probably a long way to do this, and that was the quick way. I don't, like, I'm making assumptions here. Let's just read this. Spectre suspects that a member of the Hanar diplomatic staff is indoctrined. Find evidence on the Hanar. Okay, no. I think it's just a mix. What's this codex here? Planets on locations.
The John Grissom Academy, founded in 2176, is the Alliance's premier school for young human biotics. The institution is housed in a space station in orbit over the human colony of Elysium. Its main program, the Ascension Project, is designed both to train and monitor young biotics, as well as help them integrate into society after graduation. Unlike the project's previous incarnation, Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training, or BAT, the training is not exclusively military in nature. The Academy also employs scientific personnel, including Dr. Kaylee Sanders, to develop synthetic intelligence systems and biotic amplifiers like the new L4 implants.
I feel like that plot's got to go somewhere, because you got the Kaidan stuff with the L2s. You had some stuff in Mass Effect 1 even, about like those biotics going crazy on the one, I think it was a side quest. Okay, that was repeated stuff that was sort of out of context now, because we said today, and I think a lot more than one day has passed since we last talked, and the whole rejection thing happened. So, what am I doing next? Do I, Bailey? Do I talk? Nah, let's move on. Okay, fine. Let's now, because then I'm gonna get. Comics are gonna tell me that. Let's just talk to Bailey.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Get more context.
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
That's the comic.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him.
That pretty much sums it up.
Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Yeah, sums up that comic. Let's move on. Nothing new here. Let's see. So as things unlock, they will show themselves. So now we hit the terminal up here. Shut up with that disgraced crap.
Yes, his squad did return. I could, but they ignored me, refused to even look me in the eye.
Yep.
Why would you help me? I simply want my son found.
Okay, got it. Let's go to terminal. Hack this thing.
Bow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Alun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
Sort of.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
I see. You can start looking at all these points of interest straight up, right off the top. So okay, so we got okay, Thane, Kaidan. We gotta go to Kaidan. Arya to look in the lounge. Officer and James, of course, at the bar. Officer, don't know. Of course, James is at the bar. Presidian, okay, we have Liara, Edie, and Joker at the place market. Oh, that's gonna be a comedy scene, I'm sure. That's gonna be fun to go through. Okay, let's just, I think we're moving on. Unless I don't think I hit the turn. Do I hit the terminal again? I mean, it's still lit up, so let's hit the terminal again. One more time, just in case. Okay, let's move on. I was gonna go in order, but no, I'm gonna go see Kaidan first. Check up on Thane.
At Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Because maybe that whole medical thing is for him.
Yes,
yeah?
I
Good
know
job.
your stock of modified Metagel is low, but...
nope, it's right here.
No, you don't understand. This isn't for...
There he is.
Listen, I am a surgeon at Puerto Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular Medigel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
Interesting. Do want to see what actually got updated. A doctor on the Citadel needs a new Medigel formula created specifically for aliens. Okay. Boom.
I found this Medigel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
War assets.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Thane?
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of Medigel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space.
What do we... Okay, this...
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of Medigel that allows...
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard.
Use a bomb.
There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
That was a reference to the Shadow Broker write-up on him of how he would kill every type of alien race, and he gets to the Krogan, and it's like it's repeating, like it's always about just like try this, try that. If that doesn't work, go behind him, snap their neck, or go jump, use this arm, pull this thing, snap their neck, blah 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 blah, snap their like Krogan, use a bomb or something like that. Explain. It's just not gonna work. Let's use a bomb.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
That's interesting. That they would connect, like, yeah, that's cool.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Puerto Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know Dan.
Yeah, let's check the terminal. See, because this was in the... I thought I bought everything out here, but then I went to the terminal on Normandy. I saw another metagel capacity increase, which tells me that this place... I'm just going to get it. I don't really use it. Just to clear the stock. And you know what? Okay, so metagel increases. I'm going to wrap this episode up here before talking to Caden, because you know, I was checking over this too. Actually, here, let's do one
Hello
quick
again, Commander.
check
Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Yeah, so then I think that...
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
Already saying that.
You too, Commander.
So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this episode here, and then we will continue next episode where we talk to Caden and we keep moving around the other new zones of the Citadel. It's going to be some exciting stuff, meeting some of those other characters, Arya in particular. I can't wait to see what that's all about. So I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, everybody. Peace.